Good morning and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, all across our beautiful America, even though it is Battlefield America. I am your host, Patriot Pascal. We got an explosive Wednesday, got a lot of news to cover, especially with the Democrats continuing to pursue with their unconstitutional agenda with the No Kings protest, which there's there's just a lot to cover, especially with that kicking off. And folk, it's insane. It truly is. Now, the phone lines are open. If y'all want to tune in for, give your opinions, by all means, I don't mind. I recommend it. We're here live from Rumble, BitChute, YouTube, and, to all the haters that hate Americans, God bless y'all, right? God is good. He really is. And to see what he has been doing, it's incredible. We we are standing strong like we've never stood before. And to see all this hatred, right? The left, like what I streamed a couple days ago. Yesterday, the internet was out. I had no access whatsoever. It sucked. I mean, it really did suck. But on the bright side, I'm here now. We're continuing to push through. Like, I don't know what's been going on with the internet servers. Some people said it's the weather, it's this, it's that. Like, the internet providers were having technical glitches, not just me, but other customers. So it sucks. It really does. Now, those of you that don't have Rumble and BitChute, of course, I got to give a warm shout out to the owners of Rumble. Thank you. And to BitChute. And it's incredible. It really is. So if you haven't already, make sure you download the Rumble and BitChute app. It's free, simple to use, and the best way to stay connected to the content you want. Once you've got it, search for my channel and hit follow. That way you'll get a notification every time we go live here at America Strong Patriot Radio Network. Good. No missed shows, no extra steps. You can grab it right now using the link in the description or the pinned live chat. Right? Oh man. So just everything that is happening. We got Antifa and the deranged left fighting Chicago, right? Now we got, once again, Israel accuses Hamas of returning wrong body. Of course, we're going with this. Not even 24 hours of the peace deal. Well, a little over 24 hours. It's BS. The Muslim Brotherhood has infiltrated the American Republic. We already knew this. We take a look at some of these cities that are overrun with Islamists. Yeah, it's not a surprise. It really ain't. So, oh man, there's just so much news to cover. I'm just trying to figure out where to begin. And also, the phone lines are open. By all means, y'all's thoughts and opinions matter. And, folk, I really want to know y'all's thoughts, especially with the No Kings protest coming up. We got riot gear for Antifa, right? They're already doing it. They're setting it up. And the government shutdown continues to be shut down, right? Like, what else are they going to throw at us? What else are they going to do? Because, one, they fear us, right? They fear the people. Trump also said more Democrat programs are being clipped, which is really, really incredible. So, bye-bye, right? Bye. Now, we got Chicago BP lead Bovino just confirmed that there was a bounty on his head, but he is not backing down. I came into work one morning and found that there was a bounty that was put out to the Latin Kings. It was quite interesting. Since those bounties were put out, we've had to take different measures to keep our agents safe, our ICE officers safe, and our allied law enforcement agents safe. Lethality is increasing, and I think it's because of the bounties and that crazy rhetoric by the out of control governor and mayor. Lethality, like just yesterday, as you know, we had 2 illegal aliens from Venezuela who tried to run over 2 Border Patrol agents. That's why ICE Border Patrol is here in Chicago to take care of that situation, to wrap up those gangs. That makes it safer for local police. No matter what, the gangs are getting involved. We already knew this. This is turning out to be a revolution. It really is. We're past civil war. We're past that. Because when you got radical jihadis, when you got these soy Trantifa retards just going out there, we're gonna burn down the cities. We're gonna attack everyone. Oh, we're labeled terrorists? Here's the difference between us and Antifa. During the Harris, well, yeah, let's go with the Harris because Biden was too stupid and clueless. During Harris's administration, we were labeled domestic terrorists. What did we do? We worked our butts off. We went to church. We didn't take the COVID-19 vaccine. We prayed for our brothers and sisters that were arrested for January 6th scam. Right? Excuse me. This is what is happening. We are facing a threat that is shaping to harm our country like never before. Now, oh man, there's just so much news to cover, so much to get done. We are in a time to where it's either liberal genocidism, socialism, you name it, against us, we the people. And to see the attack from the left, to see them go out and say, we're going to kill you, we're going to do this to you. We are the resistance. You are no resistance, Antifa. Clearly, y'all can't even figure out what gender y'all are half the freaking time. So what makes you think that you're going to be this resistance, right? There is no resistance with y'all. Y'all have shown that you can be divided. I mean, take a look at the 6 block of Chaz. Remember that nonsense? They couldn't even stand each other. They were being robbed. There was rape going on, right? You name it. Now, I am going to be sharing some links. Well, sharing my screen. Just trying to find a couple articles. Also, Socialist New York City Mayor candidate Zohan Mamdani gives middle finger to Christopher Columbus statue. Wow. But what about the Muslim Democrats' connection to slavery? Ooh. Yeah, right? I mean, this guy's a lunatic. This guy is a flat-out lunatic, right? We got radical jihadis fighting against the people in France, right? The people are standing up to it. Italy, you name it. It's war. It truly is war between we the people and them. I don't know how else to say it. But as Christians and Americans, now I know a lot of you ain't really, well, some of you aren't Christian, so I'm being respectful to all. Just know that we are fighting some tough stuff. We truly are. And folk, what happens, right? What happens when you got these radical Islamists in power, which we do? They're mayors, they're in high levels of government across several states. I mean, the governor of Colorado here, you want to know what he's doing? Oh, listening to music for Bad Bunny. He's listening to his music. The same governor that have focused on nuclear energy, the same governor that has put wokeism before the Colorado people, that have turned our beautiful state into a communist cesspool. We got homelessness all across downtown Colorado Springs. We got downtown Denver that doesn't even look like Denver anymore, right? These beautiful cities have turned into crap holes. And that's the failed policies of the Democrats, of the rhinos inside of the state as well. We've seen it. We've seen it all. And what are they doing? Oh, they don't care. They're just coming after us. They're just attacking us because that's all they know how to do. That's all they know how to do, is to attack us. It's to say that we are the threat. We are the enemy of the people. Yet history has shown who's really the threat. And who's the threat here? They are. They have shown time and time again. Because, and I've said it all the time, when did we ever burn down a city? When did we ever go out and riot? Right? The only thing I know that we did is that we went out to protect our communities and our children when we're standing up to the drag queen story time and saying enough is enough. And then you got local news agencies doxing us, having Antifa show up to our door. You got law enforcement, open up the door. We're hitting you with a hate crime. Like, are you serious? Okay. A hate crime for what? Well, we got reports that you were bashing LGBT storytime, drag queens for kids. Yeah, because these men are seriously half naked. They're wearing thongs where their butts and their privates are being shown to little kids. And you get the public libraries like, oh, that's okay. That's okay. How is any of this okay? They're promoting pedophilia. And what's the politicians doing? Oh, well, they're not doing a damn thing. Well, we the people are, but we're labeled extremists. We're homophobic. It's not homophobic when they are literally trying to touch our kids. When these people are seriously targeting our kids. And for everyone at YouTube, I know the left is probably going to be leaving comments. I wouldn't be surprised if they are right now. Congratulations. I don't give a damn. I'm speaking the truth. So everyone at YouTube, please tune in. Make YouTube famous as well. Let's share this. Let's keep going. I'm already shadow banned on there. They're not showing me who's all listening. So screw them. I don't care. And folk, what is to come? And here's what's to come, right? What is to come is after these protests that are starting, now I will be on the ground. I will be filming. I'm going to be at least on one of the rooftops at one of the parking garages. I mean, I could go in, but knowing, hey, I don't want to get caught in a fight with these assholes. Language. I apologize for the language, but I don't want to get in a fight, but I will be standing up. I will make sure that we, the people, have a voice, because it's ridiculous from what we have seen. It is ridiculous that these left-wing lunatics, oh, what? The government shutdown. Knowing it was a ploy. It was a ploy. Look what Trump did. He came out and said, well, come on, Democrats. They wanted us useless spending, and the rhinos too. Look what they want to spend. They want to spend all this money on useless crap. What about our infrastructure? What about our roads, right? Our healthcare. Oh, give illegals free healthcare. They need it for their trans kid surgeries, right? Gender mutilation surgeries. You take a look at what the Democrats are trying to offer, and the rhinos, it's like, what the heck is this? Our taxpaying dollars, right? We're being ripped off. So I'm glad that Trump already said, no, we're going to start cutting federal workers. We're going to start cutting a lot of Democrat programs, which we haven't done. It's about time. We are seeing that change because a lot of their programs is nonsense, right? Propaganda, weaponizing and brainwashing the youth, the college universities. What have they done? What have the universities done? Spread hatred, misinformation, bring in socialistic ideology to brainwash the people of this country. They are attacking us. They are literally saying, go attack the American flag. Go and attack this American. Go riot at your local ICE facility. Now, the fencing has been taken down around ICE in Illinois, right? In Chicago, Illinois. What's going to happen? Well, you got riot gear being prepared for Antifa, truckloads in Portland. We got other sites. Not only that, it's a staged revolution. They were pushing for it. Because what happens when law enforcement stands down and our people are being hurt? You're going to have the 3%ers. You're going to have the Proud Boys go out and the sheriffs that are going to disobey orders from the government and say, no, we're going to protect our citizens. We're going to do what we must. We are tired of this. We are tired of the attack. We are tired of being hated, right? I mean, I don't care either way because the left is stupid. What we are seeing is full-blown attack by the left-wing establishment. And we are seeing it firsthand. The Democrats have shown who they represent. We got the jihadis coming out saying that they are getting ready to commit acts of terrorism in this country. Acts of terrorism, right? What does that tell you? That during this No Kings protest nonsense, could we see the Muslim Brotherhood act? Could we see these jihadis get into action and start attacking? Yes. I think it's going to happen. Because think about it. Oh, Allah, blah, 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 shmasha, right? They would love nothing more than to get involved with this, to start attacking us. That's what they want to do. We already know it. Take a look at what's happening in parts of Michigan, Virginia, Maryland, right? We got them using 5 times a prayer, and it's ridiculous. And knowing Benghazi, let's not forget who got killed in Benghazi. Let's not forget the Middle East. It all got destabilized by the past administrations. And to see what has taken place, right? The Obama and the Biden. I'm not talking about Trump. Trump actually did a lot of good work. We can all agree on that. He's actually shown the world that, hey, we're not going to be messed with. We're standing our ground. We're going to hold the line. Now, with that being said, it's a reality because, look, Obama took in Syrian refugees, right? He was bowing down to the Islamic cult, the same Obama administration that also funded ISIS, right? The Taliban, Al-Qaeda, all the other terror groups, Hezbollah, Hamas. They're all federal agencies, intelligence agencies. And now, what's happening? Right? You want to know what's happening? What is happening is that these jihadis are once again shooting people. And Israel's like, oh, well, they're wrong body count. They just want to keep this endless BS going. Right? They love genocide. Gaza is completely destroyed. Oh, man. But let's not forget what happened in 2020 during the George Kirby, right? The same guy who pointed a gun at his pregnant wife who was also doing gay sex, right? I mean, he was a porn star, for freak's sake. This individual was discussing, and look, everyone protested him and riots in the streets. Same thing. There was riots. There was destruction, right? America's cities were looking like war zones. And then they go after Kyle Rittenhouse, a kid who almost got killed, who shot 2 individuals, killed one in self-defense. And then he's labeled as a white supremacist. Oh, he murdered someone. He did it out of self-defense. And when the left kills someone, they're not also reporting all the gang violence that happens in Chicago and all these other major cities. And when the media talks about it, it's only a little bit, and then oh, there was a drive-by shooting this weekend, multiple people killed. Who cares, right? Chicago news every day. Now it's you know, look, they stood up for a peaceful protest. Yet here we are. We're the ones who never stormed the Capitol. Let's not forget that there was information about 200 and something federal agents impersonating we the people. We were compromised. That's why Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats didn't want to send in the National Guard. They planned it to try and have us arrested. It was out of revenge. They wanted to make sure that they stole the election, that it mattered, especially with sneaky ghost Shadow Pence, the guy who caved to the radical movement of his state. Remember, he was Governor Pence at one point. The guy has always been a snake. Always have been. And now Pence, he's like, Trump, he spreads violence and all. Not only that, let's not forget, I believe to this day that he was forced to be Trump's VP. Just saying, his tire is flat in Indianapolis, and then all of a sudden, how do we know his plane wasn't sabotaged for Pence to be vice president? You know, Trump, he was an independent at the time, then candidate Trump. So there you go. He was calling out radical Islamic terrorists, terror attacks on our streets. And what did Obama do? Oh, don't care. He was focusing with Russia. Russia this, Russia that. Russia the hell out of here. They rushed out of here, right? And now, look, indictments. There's a lot of indictments happening right now. Well, it doesn't change the fact that we are dealing with such BS. We are, because we are looking at beautiful towns that are looking like war zones now in America. And honestly, that is the most disgusting thing we've ever seen. We're at a time in history to where it's up to us to be that change, and it is. Now we just have so much. It's disgusting. And folk, these liberals, that's what they want. They want to attack us. They want everything to be about themselves, right? We got local Portland icon and patriot Thomas Allen, Tommy for Trump 420 36, gets verbally mobbed by thug Antifa scum, including a diabetic cripple who blinds him with a strobe flashlight to shut down his extreme. Near the ICE facility, Allen fires back in a flashlight war, but the cry bully fakes a seizure on camera. Cops side with fraud, telling Allen to zip it. Classic Antifa, dish the dirt, but can't take the heat. If you can't hack it, don't start it. But this is Antifa for you. They fake, they lie, but they're just a thorn. That's all they are. They're a thorn. We're looking at a real threat in America that's coming our way. A real threat that is waiting for the orders to carry out massive attacks against the people. That's the truth. That really is the truth. Which, where is the outcry? Where is these politicians standing up? Oh, the politicians are too busy screwing around and saying, F you, America. Right? Chaos has broken out. And knowing what's going to happen, what could happen coming this Friday night, going into Saturday, going into Sunday. Now, could America be under the Insurrection Act? I don't know. I'm not no Nostradamus. I'm not no fortune teller. The only thing I can say is that whatever comes next, we're in Red October. Now, could things slow down next month? Maybe. I would hope so. Right? I mean, oh gosh. This is war. This really is war. And we are seeing it firsthand Now just think about New York City, Washington, D.C. Could Washington, D.C. be under siege? Could we see the uprising at the Lincoln Memorial? The obelisk, which they call the Washington Memorial. Oh, man. There could be a lot of things. But let me tell you, to all you parents out there, to all you patriots out there, do not allow these freaks ruin your day. Do not let these freaks walk all over you. I'm saying this. We have the upper hand on them. They don't like what we have to say. They don't like us at all. Why? Because we're honest. We're not brainwashed. We've stood up to all the lies, over decades of lies, every conspiracy theory, everything they said that they were going to do, and the left, oh, that's not going to happen. All the supporters, oh, you're a bunch of crazies. Called us crazies, and yet here we are in 2025, the year where America is looking towards the arrows. We're heading into the era of revolution. The tree of liberty is about to be replenished. Just think what is happening with the National Guard getting involved, with all folk. There's going to be a destabilization that we've never seen. A high destabilization in this country. We've seen it over the years so many times. We have. Right? The chaos since Trump took office, let's not forget, the left were like, oh, Trump's not going to be president. They wanted Hillary Clinton. It failed. So they weaponized Antifa. They got Antifa on the streets to go out and protest, to attack us, to start destroying America because their plan failed. Let's not forget. Their plan failed. So now it's like, well, we're just going to attack you. We don't care. Right? We don't give a damn about you. You people are scum, right? They were targeting us, especially over the summer now of 2017 and going on. We've had so many riots, especially with Justice Kavanaugh when he got elected as the next Supreme Court Justice in 2018. There was so much that we have witnessed over the years. I mean, I got to see President Trump leave the Marine One. I thought that was cool. I got to be in D.C. a lot. 2017, 2018, 2019. I thought it was one of the best times in my life. And to see Trump go out there to his rallies, I've been to several of them, and I thought it's pretty cool. I mean, it really is. If you haven't been to a Trump rally, well, folk, you're missing out. And the media, let's not forget, the media will say, that's a dangerous protest. Look at all them listening and taking orders from their dictator, Donald Trump. He's not a dictator. Trump is actually at the table, right? And he's being himself. We're being ourselves. We got governors, candidates for governors that want to make a change in these states. And then you got the rise of the left. You got the rise of the establishment, right? The pyramid. This is what we are facing. We are facing the pyramid and those that are in charge, the real masters. But we will never be slaves. We, the American people, are America's last stand. We are shining this torch in this storm. We're not backing down. We're the tip of the spear. We are the InfoWar. We are doing the mission that we were told to do and carry out to make America great again. Let's not forget the video I shared, I think a couple days ago, together, right? How will we be remembered? Just think of the opportunities, right? The opportunities is that we make America strong again, that we bring America back and out of the darkness of globalism. It's really happening, folk. We really are witnessing a complete global attack by those that want to destroy America with bioweapons, with wars. And what I mean bioweapons, vaccines of all sorts, sickness. This is it. And then they're using riots. They're trying to push for martial law. Now, this is coming from InfoWars. Blue states begin secession. LA County declares emergency to protect illegals. Top Democrats call for military stage coup against Trump. Of course, Trump already, remember, he told a bunch of the admirals and generals and E9s with Pete Hegseth that we must fight the enemy within. Of course, because the industrial complex and the CIA and these federal agencies have become an uncontrollable monster. They have taken globalism and shoved it into our military bases. We have foreign soldiers, the Islamists, the Chinese, the Norks, right? North Koreans, and many others. And the UN. We are fighting. Well, they are fighting a war within themselves. The complex, our people, is fighting them. And you got this leadership, right? And we got AI, we got these hybrid armies, and we already know about human animal hybrids, right? They've been experimenting, which I'll play it on BitChute. It's sick. They are playing God, right? This is what they are doing. Not only that, we got the digital currency coming into an effect. They are trying to usher in their digital BS. Now, Alex Jones, he's reported that a top health has also came out and said that the prescription that Trump is taking is making him weak and sick, that his ankles and hands are swollen. And I've noticed his hands are a bit swollen. So if the White House doctor is doing some sort of, you know what, to President Trump, we must pray for his safety and his health. Right? We have to. Now, someone just, oh man, I'm going to be sharing. Hold on. Oh man, this video looks funny. I'm going to be sharing it. Give me a quick second. I'll also turn on my cam as well. These leftists are just idiots. They really are. There's just a lot to cover today. And I'm going to be full steam ahead. Not only that, I do want to give out prayers to those that have been affected by a Category 4 typhoon that hit Alaska, the flooding across a lot of our states that the media is failing to report. So those of you that have loved ones out in Alaska and all the states that are being affected by severe weather, my thoughts and prayers go out to them. If they need food and water, hit me up. I will gladly do a donation for food, water, and supplies. Just shoot me a message, shoot me a text. My phone number is on here on Rumble and BitChute and Facebook and YouTube. Right? So I just want to make note of that. Whatever y'all need, my team and I, we're here to help. We're here to do whatever we can for y'all. Now, we got crazy winds here out in the Rockies that are coming our way. I'm out on the Great Plains, east of Colorado Springs. And we're dealing with some crazy weather tonight as well. So please pray. Now, I'm going to continue to keep covering what I said I was going to, but I just wanted to throw that out for y'all, that we are here for everyone that's being affected by the crazy weather. Now, I got 5 people tuning in right here on BitChute, right on. Thank you for tuning in for this explosive radio show. It really is incredible. It really is, and I'm thankful for y'all. Please share the news page on Facebook. Share the channel with your loved ones. We got over 1K followers on Facebook, which I don't know how long that's going to last. They'll probably ban me for something, right? They'll try and take over the page and so on. I mean, I don't care. They can ban me for whatever. They can suck some, what they say. Ooh, wait, suck some. Right? Now, Jonathan Garcia, I'm going to try be getting him on whenever he's available. He ran for governor of Georgia in 2022. This guy, he's a pretty cool gentleman, pretty good guy. I recommend him. Love the guy. he really is for America, and he, let me tell you, he truly is. He's one of the best. And folk, we really are witnessing history, right? Now, my buddy Lewis, he's an incredible gentleman, incredible proud boy, and patriot brother. I give him a lot of props. He's been through it all. He's met Charlie Kirk. He's had Charlie Kirk on his podcast. It was pretty cool, and you know he he really is a hell of a patriot. And to let me tell you, he is one of the best that has been through a lot. Antifa has really they came after him because of Denver 9 News, and I shared it a couple days ago what Denver 9 News did. Doxed him. Such evil people, right? That's what the media is. They'll dox you. Just like when Roger Stone got arrested, CNN was all up in his face with cameras. Oh, right. Roger Stone was only in his boxers. So sick. This is what the media is. They're the ones fanning the flames. MK Ultra. Let's take a look. Operation Mockingbird. Right? Predictive programming from The Simpsons. You name it. And other shows that have told, oh, here's what's coming next, right? Now, like I said, I'm going to be sharing a couple videos. But, yeah, here's the post from InfoWars that I'm going to share. So if everyone can see it, cool. I mean, let me just get a copy. Hopefully y'all can see it. I am sending it to all. Top advisor to Secretary of Health, RFK Jr. blows whistle. So, White House doctors giving Trump medications causing brain fog and ankle swelling. I mean, it's sick. And to those of you that want to chant, "Ha, death to Trump, death to America," you know, another thing about us, are we out there chanting death of Democrats? No. Now, here's another stupid thing the Democrats did yesterday. House Democrats stormed Speaker Johnson's office demanding he swear in Democrat Rep. Java, but Johnson was at the White House honoring Charlie Kirk. Of course, hey, Democrats, when are you going to take a hint? We're done with your politicians. And to the rhinos, Lindsey Graham, a rhino. To all of you that are in bed with the owners, we don't give a damn about you. God bless you, 100%, but we don't care about y'all. Y'all have showed who you represent. Y'all support death, destruction, chaos. Y'all are anti-Americans. You promote terrorism. You promote gender mutilation, gender genocide, because that's what it is. Death of unborn babies all the way up to birth, infanticide. It's sick. Deep state prosecutors attack DOJ's investigation into whether Biden's FBI secretly destroyed classified documents and burned bags to protect Comey. Wow. Okay, can we get some arrest going for the deep state prosecutors? This is coming from the Gateway Pundit. It's, oh man. I mean, folk, what can I say, right? We are fighting a war. We really are. Ken Paxton uncovers illegal activities by developers of Sharia City, takes action to stop mega mosque and Sharia compliant schools. Good. We must end Sharia. We must end the attack on our First Amendment. Like, don't get me wrong. Those of you that support Muslim and Allah, whatever, that's your freedom. Don't be shoving it down people's throats. Everyone has the right to their First Amendment. We all do. I'm a Christian. You can be whatever you want. Now, just think, for gays for Palestine, did the Islamists ever care about gays? Oh, they kicked them off of cliffs. They lit them on fire. They destroyed them. They did everything, right? These morons have showed on who they represent. I've been to so many protests, not kidding. I've been across protests in Colorado. I've had my other Facebook get taken down. They hacked it, tried to get my news page. Didn't happen, it's still intact, which, not bragging, not boasting. It's only a matter of time before they do shut my team and I down, but it's okay. We're still kicking ass. We are the tip of the spear. Like I said, we're the InfoWar. We are not going to back down from this attack. We're not. We're all conservatives. We're all Americans that are exposing the evil that has grasped our nation by the guts, that is willing to do whatever it takes. We have seen churches get burned, Christians get attacked, innocent Americans, children get attacked. So many children that have been trafficked. We are dealing with slavery and a monarchy. If you think about it, the politicians, right? Slavery, human child, sex slavery at its finest. It's a full-blown total war. It really is. And what's the politicians doing? Oh, we must fund and get Trump to do what we say. Well, screw you. Right? The government can be reopened if the Democrats put their bias BS to the side and work with us. But no, they don't want to do anything. They just want to fund healthcare for the illegals. They want to spend trillions of fucking dollars, right? We are 37 trillion in debt. Trump is looking a way to destroy it, right? It's time we go back to gold and silver. Now, gold, oh man, gold is 4,000 an ounce. So that it is booming, the gold industry. And let me tell you, that really is something incredible. With gold coming up, right? It really is a different ball game. Now, I'm getting ready to share some things. So, this from the Bowen Report, which I will be sharing right now, about the Islamic Doomsday Clock. So, I'm just covering everything today. I'm covering the revolution, the No Kings protest, what is happening, especially I'm going to have more videos to share. So for those of you that are tuning in, cool. Let me just get my screen off. Here we go. We're going to watch this. And then afterwards, we're going to go to Platform X.
Democratic frontrunner Zohran Mamdani is facing growing scrutiny over his campaign finances. According to reports by right-wing media outlets, Mamdani's campaign accepted donations from foreign sources, which would be a direct violation of U.S. election law. The controversy comes just weeks before Election Day and has raised fresh questions about transparency, accountability, and the flow of money into American politics. Now, under U.S. election law, candidates are strictly prohibited from accepting campaign funds from non-U.S. citizens or foreign residents. Yet new findings suggest that Zoran Mamdani's mayoral campaign received nearly $13,000 from foreign donors, including a contribution from his mother-in-law in Dubai.
What happens if Mamdani wins? What happens to $700,000 above asking? Does that go to $1 million above asking?
It's going to keep going up. I mean, this is a great time to be a seller. That's my pitch today.
Gradually, America is waking up to calls to prayer and the smell of halal incense burning in the shadows of Lady Liberty. The Islamic invasion of America isn't some fever dream cooked up in a Bilderberg back room. It's now live and unfolding right now before your very eyes, block by block, mosque by mosque.
I find that there are only two things which are open to our movements: ballot or bullet, nothing in between.
I used to say that democracy is haram. Now I say participation in democracy is our jihad. That's our jihad. We're going to fight not through the bullets, but the ballot.
Going to the ballot and voting is now an obligatory action, fard ayn. And it is a jihad that is now needs to be done because this is our modern jihad. You can elect a person who wants the Sharia.
Because in the United States, what we do know is that in the past election, just this last election, there have been over 800 Muslim candidates running for office.
We may end up with about 50 members of Congress in the next 6 years. That's really the essence of dismantling the system of injustice, is to replace it with the people who represent the Prophet ﷺ.
Approximately 71% of foreign-born Muslims arrived after 1990, with a significant surge after 2000. Over the last decade, from 2015 to 2025, U.S. immigration data indicates about 6.6 million total foreign-born arrivals since 2018, with Muslims making up a small but growing share, including roughly 3 million Muslim immigrants arriving between 2020 and 2025 amid global displacement, or the United Nations Replacement Migration Plan. Peel back the veil of multiculturalism and you'll see the blueprint laid bare in the unredacted files of the Muslim Brotherhood's explanatory memorandum, a 1991 roadmap to settle America through immigration, infiltration, and the slow boil of Sharia supremacy.
We do not want to melt into American society and disappear. We want to go into American society with Islamic ideals and revamp their thinking. We want to revamp them.
I am holding in my hand the Muslim Brotherhood Plan for North America, written in 5/22/1991. This is about their explanation on how they're going to take over the West, their 100-year plan to infiltrate and dominate the West and establish an Islamic government on earth. This plan was presented as evidence in the Holy Land Foundation trial, the largest terrorism trial ever in the history of the United States, where our government handed down 108 guilty verdicts to Muslim Americans and Muslim organizations in America, raising money in the United States and sending it overseas to support terrorist activity overseas. And it says the process of settlement is a civilization jihadist process with all the word means. The Ikhwan, which is the Arabic word for brothers, must understand that their work in America is a kind of grand jihad in eliminating and destroying the Western civilization from within and sabotaging its miserable house by their hands and the hands of the believers so that it is eliminated and Allah's religion is made victorious over all other religion.
The founding fathers didn't bleed at Bunker Hill for a demi-dystopia. Their numbers are small and will remain small for at least another decade. Don't believe their hype. Don't give in to the fear. God bless you and God save the Republic while we still can. John Bound reporting for InfoWars.
There you go, folk. Sharia right there. They really are trying to usher in their global regime. Now I am going to turn on my camera. All right. Woo. It's just, we got a lot of news to cover. Now I'm going to share this tab on platform X. Everyone that is tuning in from BitChute, hopefully YouTube, right? even if you're left-wing haters. This is the left. This is who they are.
Is what I call turnkey totalitarianism. They are putting in place all of these technological mechanisms for control we've never seen before. It's been the ambition of every totalitarian state from the beginning of mankind to control every aspect of behavior, of conduct, of thought, and to obliterate dissent. None of them have been able to do it. They didn't have the technological capacity. Today, the mechanisms are being put in place that will make it so none of us can run and none of us can hide. Within 5 years, we're going to see 415,000 low-orbit satellites. Bill Gates says his 65,000 satellites alone will be able to look at every square inch of the planet 24 hours a day. Digital currency that will allow them to punish us from a distance and cut off our food supply. Every right that you have is transformed into a privilege contingent upon your obedience to arbitrary government dictates. It will make you a slave. And what do we do about this? What do? We resist. I'm going to tell you 3 rules you all need to know and memorize. Number 1, every power that government takes from us, it will never relinquish voluntarily. Number 2, every power they take from us, they will ultimately abuse to the maximum extent possible. Number 3, nobody in history of the planet has ever complied their way out of totalitarian control. Every capitulation is a signal to the oppressors to impose new forms of torment or torture or compliance or obedience. Every time you comply, you get weaker. Bullies cannot be appeased. It just encourages them to new forms of torture and torment. Every time you say yes, you're getting pushed back to a weaker position. That's why we need to resist today.
And he's right. We have to, because this is what they are doing to us.
Both of them, I should say, are Venezuelan and in the U.S. illegally. One of them had an order for removal from 2024. A crowd formed up, and Chicago police say they started throwing rocks. So tear gas and other crowd control weaponry was used to disperse the people. Meantime, the fence surrounding the ICE facility here in Broadview, Illinois, is down. It came down with an hour to go before the court-ordered midnight deadline. The mayor of Broadview acknowledged that the protests here get out of control. So the area on the southwest side of the ICE facility has been declared a no-protest zone, primarily to keep people from walking into traffic. The demonstrators are now restricted to a small zone here on the northeast side, and the protesters don't like it.
It seems like they're trying to push us out or trying to make it so the protest is less effective. I'm not the only one that feels this is unconstitutional. People are going to get more angry and they're going to come out.
Stop physically, DHS says.
There you go. They're already saying that they're going to come out. They're going to fight, pretty much. They are the ones that are inciting violence. Now we got the No Kings protest that's coming. It's just, this is disgusting. Oh, they're putting up small barricades instead of the fence. These protesters can easily bash, right?
And the riots have been flowing in only one direction for too long.
I've been trying to tell you guys this whole time how corrupt all of these things were, and here we are.
It is not our responsibility to fix something they spent years intentionally trying to destroy. Unity can only happen in a country when you have a people who agree on what the outcome should be.
Wow. This guy seems pretty cool. Patriot Dad. Please check him out. I mean, this is what we are up against. We're up against an establishment that seeks chaos, death, and destruction.
Because in August of 2020, Breitbart wrote about it, the Daily Caller wrote about it, but the New York Times wrote about it first. And Podesta does this big Democrat Party war game.
Which Podesta? John
Podesta.
Former White House Chief of Staff, yep.
Absolutely. And then later the climate czar for Biden, or divvying up the climate money, stealing it. He comes out of this huge report. They publish the whole thing. And I'm reading like this, it was like 70 pages or something. And they say, if Trump wins in 2020, this is in August, months before, which they were able to steal it, so he didn't. He said, we're going to have Western states secede. We're going to have blue cities secede, but we'll start with the Western states, California, Oregon, and Washington. And we'll call it over migrants and sanctuary cities and healthcare at first, which they're now doing. I'm getting chills because it's all happening. Like you go to a play and you're reading, the next act is this. And Romeo and Juliet, I mean, it's all right there. And they say, if he wins, we will say it's illegitimate. We will have blue states first secede, and that they're going to be sanctuary cities for the illegals. Then when there's civil unrest, which they'll furnish, Trump will send the National Guard, and then there'll be a massacre of the migrants, and then the New York, Massachusetts others will secede, and we'll form what we call the Western Alliance, and we will then, the U.S. military will be with us, because they control the generals. People that think that, don't think otherwise, that was Trump's big mistake, he found out. Most of them are globalists at the top, not your enlisted, they're great people, and that they would then form a military alliance if Trump didn't stand down, and they would march on D.C. And then they made a movie produced 2 years ago, they released last year, called Civil War, that is the last act of the Podesta plan. That's in a 2+ year civil war, race-based. At the end, they go and, the black female sergeant kills the Trumpian figure in the White House. And that's because evil white people are out massacring brown people across the country. So the U.S. military reconvenes under Gavin Newsom's command. And then they come in, and then they take over the country, and then they re-educate all the evil right-wingers and evil white people. And then I saw Gavin Newsom on Colbert about 3 weeks ago, and he said, we're forming, and they hold a map up, the Western Alliance.
Western Alliance. The Western Alliance, yeah. Okay.
And it's for migrants and healthcare. And we're getting ready to go on offense. And the whole crowd goes, because they're all read in on this. They all know it is the Podesta plan. They all know it's the Western Alliance. They all know it's the Western offense.
What do you call this? You call this West Coast offense. It's a Western Alliance.
And so you have the Soros NGO-funded No Kings events. We now have Schumer on Monday, went on MSNBC and said, we need to have a forceful uprising. We need to have a forceful uprising.
Every American, I don't care if you're Democrat, Republican, liberal, conservative, moderate, people should be forcefully rising up against this, speaking out against it, and making it clear how inimical this is to what our democracy has been stood for more than two centuries.
There you go. These are the ones that are trying to attack us. These are the people that want war.
Members themselves, we're talking about their families, who, if you don't think they're talking to, or if I'm not mistaken,
to have a forceful uprising. We need to have a forceful.
It's the pro-democracy.
More than two centuries.
But you see what's happening, right? followed you on Facebook.
It's not just the pro-immigration
Right.
folks that are in the streets now. It's the pro-democracy people. But I think the three of us have actually talked about this before, if I'm not mistaken. I think members of the military, if they haven't already, may very well soon start to turn on this administration because of the way that they're being deployed to the streets. It's not just the Barranco children of Narciso Barranco, the Marines whose father was beaten by ICE as he was cutting bushes at a IHOP in Santa Ana, California, but it's the people from all of these communities from which, maybe even Texas, they are deployed and being asked to stand face to face with people who come from communities just like their own, asked to enforce the law in a way that they would overseas or in a combat zone with people from American communities. I can tell you firsthand that members of the National Guard that I've talked to are deeply uncomfortable about having to participate in a mission like this. And we're not talking about a small constituency. We're talking about the members themselves. We're talking about their families who, if you don't think they're talking to their families about this,
right.
You're wrong. I can tell you firsthand. I think that there are more constituencies yet to turn on this administration for the way that they're using the military in the streets, not just for immigration enforcement, but, in the context of this democracy.
Well, and that's, John Kelly's final warning before the election to America was that what he wanted to do and was blocked by people like Kelly and Madison Milley was to put the military on the streets. And the reason it's bad for a whole bunch of reasons. It's bad for Americans on the street who shouldn't be policed by our own military. But it's ultimately the worst for the members.
That's totally okay. They can usher in martial law, but that's okay, right? Knowing that they are openly admitting that there is insurgents in the military-industrial complex, which President Trump did say we are fighting the enemy within, right? It's going to show.
Of the military who in a natural disaster show up to help and in a time of war, go far away to fight.
The question I would ask if I was Donald Trump's opponent is, do you really want a demoralized National Guard all in 50 states across the union because they're waiting to be deployed to hold long rifles up against their neighbors in between ICE detention centers and protests on the street? That is something for everybody, I think, who's joining the military today, 17, 18, 19 years old, to think about that they may be deployed for that purpose rather than the one that they think is a noble calling to stand in defense of this nation abroad.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Wednesday, October 15th, 2025. Is going to be staged false flags on these communities to be blamed on President Trump, then the country burns down. Let's put the full live show headline on screen so we can lay this out for folks here today. Then there's a lot of other information we're going to be covering. Wednesday live, blue states begin secession. LA County declares emergency to protect illegals. Top Dems call for military to stage coup against Trump. The second civil war has begun. This is an emergency.
Once again, this is not a civil war. This is a revolution. They are openly committing treason. They are openly saying that we are going to fight. We, the people in the military. Please, those of you that got loved ones in the military and all, I'm telling y'all, hold the line, protect your loved ones. They are getting ready to pull the biggest, what I see, false flag. Gun against gun. Soldier against soldier. Could this be a psyop to scare the people? Probably. Who knows? What I do know is that we are seeing the acts of the enemy come in full swing like never, and I mean never before. This is an attack. A full-blown attack.
Emergency must watch, share, broadcast. Now, that doesn't mean that they're going to be successful. But they are certainly trying it, and this is a time of maximum danger. They're also getting ready to stage big false flags on Russia. Wait till you hear this. The British government claims Russia's going to attack London with drones with no evidence. The Democrat Party, funded by the Globalists, have a plan for civil war in America.
Revolution.
And the plan has not been going well. And this Saturday, they're launching their No King / Antifa uprising again. And we've got Chuck Schumer a few days ago calling for forceful uprising, close quote. Forceful uprising. And you've got all these other top Democrats saying, and you've got them on MSNBC saying we need the military and troops to turn on Trump. That's a coup. So there's a lot of this. But most importantly, you have the blue state secession beginning just as the Podesta Plan said they would, and then in the movies they produced, Civil War, that's based on that. And in the statements Newsom made 3 weeks ago on Colbert, he goes, we're launching the Western Alliance. That's the name in the Podesta Plan and the movie of the West Coast secedes first, then the East Coast joins, then the blue cities join, and then the U.S. military joins them, and they march across the country killing all the white supremacists, literally, because that's who the white people are. And then they kill the Trump figure in the White House, the black female sergeant does. So this is their plan. And so he goes on Colbert and he says, we're launching the Western Alliance. We're launching the offensive. And everybody just yells and screams and just loves it because they've all been told what this is. You go to Democrat rally, they said, wait till the massacre of our people happens. Then the Western Alliance forms and we will overthrow you. I mean, it's their movie. They go eat popcorn and this is what they believe is going to happen. Now they got battle after battle out about how you got to go dynamite and kill all the feds and got to blow up all the federal buildings and got to kill the ICE people because they got people in concentration camps in there with Leonardo DiCaprio. So Scott Adams, who's a really smart guy, is like, this No Kings thing this weekend's going nowhere. And I agree. But you had Tim Walz's employee going around killing the state senators and House legislators and then saying, I was doing it to do a false flag so Tim Walz could blame Republicans. And my accomplices, didn't do their job, which I predicted it would be. I mean, boy, you don't hear about that story anymore in the news, do you? Within 2 hours of it, Trump and I had both been blamed. People on the ground there. His roommate. So, yeah, they're meant to fizzle.
See, this is what they want, right? And then we got this crap. This looks like a hostile takeover to me. I mean, they're blocking traffic. Oh yeah, they're not letting people go to where they need to. Oh, go around. This really does look like a hostile takeover. This is what happened when you got the New World Order declaring war on the people and the Western Alliance. There you go. This is not fear. I'm not spreading fear. We're calling this out because this is reality and this is really happening in our country. These people are disgusting. They are attacking us. They are doing everything they want to because they are the foot soldiers of the establishment while the New World Order gets the UN ready, right? For a much bigger conflict. That is what is happening right here, right now in this country.
Where are you taking him?
We're doing our job. If you have any questions,
where's the due process?
Hey, are they here to service your house?
Yes.
Please. You mind if we park your truck right here and someone else will come deal with it?
Yeah, but are you going to be okay?
He'll be okay. Yeah, they're fine. They're fine. Everyone's fine.
Why are you chasing them down and all this stuff? This is messed up.
Well, they run, we run, right? So
I put this cylinder in your corner, right?
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
So, do you mind if we park the truck in front of your house?
It's fine, but
it's fine. Okay.
This is so messed up.
Are the keys inside?
Yeah, the keys.
Okay, easy. We got permission to move it. Is that okay?
Wow. You know, and these people are supporting these illegals? This is just sick. It is.
We can play. My car's bigger than yours.
Who was arrested at the 2020 BLM? Antifa writes, posted a video of herself physically obstructing DHS go. Wow.
Ice! It's ice! Please help me record. Get behind them if you have a car. If you have a car, please pull behind them. It's ice. Can you pull behind them? It's ice. They're trying to kidnap people. Please pull behind them. Please pull behind them and park. Please.
Gosh, stupid.
Please park behind
Hey, Kylie,
them.
don't you have something better to do?
Them, please. It's ice. Put your car there. They're going to move. Hurry, please. Hurry. Park your car sideways, please.
Ah, sorry about that. My nose itched for a minute. Ah. Look how stupid this person is.
Dumb bitches. You're not going anywhere.
Such language. Oh, please tell me she gets arrested.
Can you guys block the road, please, so they can't get out?
Wow.
We have them blocked in, but we need more cars.
At this point, that's treason.
Look at these losers.
Blocking federal agents? They're losers. They really are losers, folk. And I don't care if Antifa docks me. I mean, if they're willing to make a trip on coming all the way the hell out here, that's on them. I mean, I'm out in the country with tumbleweeds and all, right? By all means. These people are sick. These people are clueless, brainwashed, washed up dipshits. Pardon the French, but they are. This is what you call war. When you got these people both declaring war, right? Oh, block ICE, block these individuals, right? This is what happens.
Okay? Please, if you have a heart, if you have a soul, Andrew, please, please, please repin that video of you getting milkshakes and some weak punches on your Twitter, because it made me laugh every day. And when I was down, I could go look at it and I could smile. I fucking hate that piece of fucking shit. And nothing makes me happier, okay, than when the thought of his fucking masters, when they turn on him.
Gosh, gotta love how evil these people are.
Holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off.
Damn.
La migra!
I mean, how do we know that illegal is not a rapist, not a murderer, right? Folk.
What we're seeing, as you mentioned, is this. It's incredibly disturbing, Sandra. Homeland Security investigations, the FBI, our interagency intelligence partners are really all over this. What we're seeing, as you mentioned, is this tiered system, this coordinated and highly organized waging of war against our law enforcement and a terror campaign against them. We're seeing that they're offering $2,000 for intelligence about our ICE law enforcement agents surrounding, including their family, to dox them, $5,000 to kidnap an ICE law enforcement agent, and then even more money to kill them. And we've talked a lot about on this program and on other programs on this network about these ICE apps to locate ICE and CBP agents. And it's not just obstruction of justice that we've been seeing with that. We're also seeing this. They're now handing intelligence over to these cartels, these criminal rings, to go after our law enforcement, harass them, dox them, kidnap them, and God forbid, kill them, Sandra. It's very disturbing.
Yeah, here's part of this.
It is very disturbing.
Will find you liable for that day? Are you at all concerned about the new January 6th committee finding you liable for that day? Why did you refuse the National Guard on January 6th?
Shut up. I did not refuse the National Guard. The president didn't send it. Why are you coming here with Republican talking points as if you're a serious journalist?
The American people want to know. We still have questions. Thank you. Congresswoman.
Wow. Some to hide indeed, right? I mean,
exposed how President Obama and leaders in the intelligence community knowingly manufactured a false intelligence document after the 2016 election was done, after the American people said, no, we want Donald Trump to go and be our commander-in-chief, not Hillary Clinton. And this manufactured document alleged that Russia aspired to help President Trump win the election with the aim of undermining his presidency and usurping the will and the voices of the American people who sent Trump to the White House.
you see, every single corruption, right? This is really happening. This really is happening, folk. The rhetoric, the violence, you name it. We are fighting a war. Oh, good. About time. Enjoy jail, you stupid. You know what? Yeah. Folk, this is what we are seeing, right? Now, let me get everything back up. Boom. Right? This is what we are seeing in today's America is full-blown chaos. The left, you're seeing it. They're calling for violence. They're calling for uprisings. Now, let's say nothing does happen. Hope not. This Saturday. And if it does, well, we're looking at these next few days. Today, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There. Let's see what they throw at us, right? This is what is happening. It's an attack on our freedom. It's an attack on our faith. It's an attack on our liberty, our nation. We are facing a war. A total war between us and them. Patriotism against anarchism, right? And globalism. The Western Alliance is a joke. We all know this. There's just so much I've been covering, and y'all that have been tuning in, I love it. I mean, this is awesome. We are kicking things off with a bang here at America Strong Patriot Radio Podcast. Real news, real information, talking points, making it clear. And to those of you on the left, well, go ahead, go play your stupid games. That's all I got to say. God bless y'all, right? I ask that we continue to pray over our nation, our people, our children, our president. It's up, more importantly, our country, right? Where we stand as Americans. How do we go about being? What steps are we going to do to bring in America back out of this darkness? We are America's last stand. We are America's voice. God is having us on this mission to fulfill what needs to be done. And it really is an honor to be able to come on here every day. I love it. I really do. Because when I get on here, we know I take the party. And you know things are gonna be crazy, but we're gonna get through it together. We really are. Because we are America strong. And more importantly, I just have to say, it really is awesome to see a lot of you tuning in. It really is. And please share the channel. Share it with your friends on Rumble, Facebook, BitChute. Now, I don't know if anyone is streaming my stuff on YouTube, but I'm going to check. Hopefully some listeners, hopefully, right? But, oh man, gotta love YouTube. Oh yeah, they're all about censoring, I see it. They're all about censoring me. Gotta love the shadow ban. Truly. Am I impressed? God bless them, that's all I gotta say. God bless them and screw them. Oh man. So I hope y'all are having a fantastic Wednesday, by the way. But folk, I will be on tonight, that's for sure. I'm going to be covering a lot more news, and, want to be a guest? Please. Let's see the live chat. Start blowing it up. Comment. Your thoughts, opinions. Seriously, I really want to know. And also, if you all want some merchandise, by all means, got you. Some shirts, sweaters, hats. We are the storm. We got... Here, we got coffee cups as well. Also got this on a sweater and shirt with the Betsy Ross original American flag on the right sleeve. Yup, the good old circle stars, the very first American flag. And of course, you got an option of 50 stars. I want to give a warm shout out to American Patriot Limited. They are such an incredible folk. They have the stickers, shirts, flags, you name it, out here in northern Colorado Springs. They also have a vape shop. So please check them out. I recommend. Check them out. They are the ones that also did my shirt. So I think I just said that. If I didn't, then if I did, I apologize for the repeat. So y'all have a good rest of your day. God bless y'all. God bless President Trump. God bless our children. God bless to all of you that are out there in the battlefield in these major cities, that are standing strong, being American, raising the torch, right? We are continuing to do... Oh, it seems like we got... Why are red states poor? We got someone. All right. I'm going to stand a little bit longer. What are you talking about? It seems like the blue states are poor. I mean, you got the homelessness at an all-time high. So Dwayne Elizondo as an Elizondo, I mean, come on. All right, let's folks. We finally got some action. Those of you that are tuning into Facebook and all, we got a critic. All right. So who do you support, Mr. Dwayne? Herbert Camacho. Huh. All right. By the way, he's on YouTube, so anyone want to hop on to YouTube real quick? I mean, let's give our critic a warm shout, like please. We got a critic. This is really incredible. Let's see. He's the only one watching, so I'm gonna share it. Right? I mean, he is asking why I support humans. California is the fifth. Oh boy! All right, hold on. We got some answer. Hold on. I mean, this is awesome. Hold on, I'm gonna answer your questions, and I'm gonna have some people share it too. Trust me. You want all the answers? You got it, leftist. We got you. Trust me, I support humans. I mean, and by the way, California is the fifth poorest state in the world and in the country. California sucks. You see, Hollywood, pedophilia. I mean, you should know some, but knowing you're probably a deranged leftist, like, but go ahead. I'm giving you a platform. We don't care for the major news agencies. A lot of Fox News, some of Fox is bought by the establishment. Right now on BitChute as well. Please tune in. Comment as well. Like, this is funny. I mean, and what intelligent is, it's called we're doing the research. We're actually getting out there. So I guess you, sir, or it, whatever you want to call yourself, ma'am, sir, it, dingy, do you believe it's okay for Antifa to be causing violence in the street, to attack federal agents and blocking their way from arresting those that are here illegally? And I'm not talking about from Mexico. I'm talking about from Honduras, from the other side of the world. Are you sure about that? Because liberals, I mean, you're probably watching CNN. It's okay. It's okay. I get it. We, the American people, get real news. Like, we do the research. We're out here. We see what's happening. So, yeah. So, are you part of the anti-fascist movement? Right? I mean, terrorist. So, are you openly saying that you are part of the terror organization? I mean, come on, let's have a debate here. I mean, I know you're probably stupid to all hell. It's okay. It's okay. Lefties really are. So let's have your opinion. Folk, we got one. Mainstream media ratings are in the toilet because liberals don't watch television for political information. Oh, I'm asking you, do you support Antifa, sir? Because I'm pro-America. I'm pro-God. I'm pro-Patriot. And define what a fascist is. Like, come on. So everyone that is tuning in on Rumble, BitChute, here, I'm gonna send the link too. Like, folk, we seriously have a critic. We have a critic. Y'all wanna participate? I wanna hear y'all's comments. Here. Here, I'm pay. I'm sharing. Oh, wrong one. But yeah, I want to know y'all's thoughts, and I'm gonna answer your question here. I'm just gonna also get some people too because you seem like you're asking questions, so why not? Why not, kid? Right? Why not? So here we go. Please Google and read the definition of fascism for us. Leftists leave their hometowns for better education and opportunities. Bull crap. Bull crap. Leftists. Wow, dude, you're just repeating. Like, this dude, he's repeating the same thing like a damn robot. Dude, leftists? Really? It's not better education when you're promoting child pornography, when that education system is promoting anti-American propaganda, spreading hate, spreading fear, lying to the American people, saying America was never great. I'm not scared. Go ahead, go drag your little Antifa buddies. Go call them. Come on, bring it, dude. Here, I'll put my phone number up for that. Should we do it? Should I do it? I think so, right? Folk, we got a leftist here. We got a full-blown leftist. Everyone that's tuning in from Facebook. This dude is triggered. He's telling me to do, oh, sorry. Nope. I mean, we know what fascism is. Do you know what fascism is? Because y'all are the ones that are acting like a fucking retard right now. Straight up. Like, come on, dude. I mean, let's have a good debate. Okay. I mean, look at this guy. Fascism. Oh my goodness. I bet you're one of them freaking freak. I mean, I'm glad you're on. You're a critic. All right, so fascism is a far right authoritarianism, right? Authoritarian. Wrong. Take far left. Because who created the Nazis? The Democrats. I just did. It has nothing to do with right. Oh, you're a moderate. Okay, there we go. So where do you stand? Like, come on. I'm giving you an opportunity here. Folk, for those of you that are listening on BitChute, come on. Let's reason right now. And I'm not too scared at all. I just read it. It's bullshit. It's far left. Antifa was created by the Democrats, right? The same Antifa that also went after the Jews and others while Hitler was in power. Okay, you stand with humans. We stand with humans. We stand with children that are being trafficked and murdered. Right? We stand with the innocents. We stand with children that are being murdered by the abortion mafia. You say you stand with humans, then what is a baby? A baby is a human too, not just a clump of cells. Right? Like, fuck. Oh, man, this guy. Come on. I want to hear y'all's thoughts. I want to hear your thoughts. So come on. I'm throwing out facts here. What makes you think that we're fascist? Well, you say you're... You know, Antifa, they're fascists. They're burning down cities. They're attacking officers. That's fascism. They're not anti-fascist. They're a political arm for the establishment. How do we know that? Okay, you're using a child. Okay. So, how am I fascist though? You're making no sense. Like, come on. make some sense. I mean, clearly, your mom should have taught you a better education. I bet you're dumber than a bag of rocks, but it's totally okay. I mean, it's okay. If you're gonna call your friends, be like, "Hey, he's out in the Great Plains of Colorado." Go ahead, mobilize your little friends. I mean, by all means, I don't care. You and your little friends are gonna be seeing justice real soon. But I'm actually trying to get you to answer my question, and you're saying that I'm a fascist. So to answer your question, so a 12-year-old BLM writes Boogaloo Boys? Boogaloo? What the fuck is a boogaloo, right? I dare you to. Dude, come on. I'm trying to be real with you, and you're just throwing out stupid terms. I mean, Black Lives Matter? Come on. We already know what y'all stand for, you freaking nitwits. Like, come on. This guy, look at him. Go. What you doing, huh? What you doing over there? Just being a troll? Got nothing better else to do, right? I mean, this guy is just literally hammering me on YouTube. Just making demands. Do your research. You do your research. COVID-19 vaccines kill innocents. The vaccine was a bioweapon. Oh, let's see. The Democrats are the ones that are funding all these radical movements. They're the ones who are saying go be violent in the streets. When was there a time that President Trump said to go be violent? When was there a time that any Republican said go be violent? Or a Christian pastor, right? Come on. You're representing a terror organization and a party that represents the Chinese communists that want to destroy America, that wants to turn America into a totalitarianism regime. Come on, I'm actually trying to do your research. Knowing, okay, now I know what you're talking about. A lot of those Boogaloo Boys were also federal agents. Yeah, they were charging themselves. So come on, get real. Get real. I mean, dude, I don't care about Fox News. I don't care about the media you represent. You say you're moderate, okay, cool. But you're also sponsoring anti-fascist, fascism. We, the American people, are holding the American flag. We want better education for our kids, better health care. These illegals that are coming in are radical terrorists, jihadis, and I bet you support jihadis. No, it's not an excuse. It's called fact, dumbass. So come on. I mean, you're a leftist, so have some common sense, leftist. Like, let's be real. You say, yeah, that you're moderate. So explain what a moderate is, stupid. Like, by all means, what is a moderate? Because the only thing I'm seeing is that you're the one with the excuses. You're the one who's throwing all this nonsense, and I'm throwing out the facts. And the fact is that whatever you believe in, that's your right. I don't give a damn. You support terrorism. You support a party that wants to destroy American sovereignty. You are in bed with the enemy, and it's disgusting. But you're too stupid. You're probably probably a pedophile, a fat dude behind a screen, right? Probably watching child pornography. I don't know you, and I don't give a damn about you, sir, or it. Like, I'm having a good time here. You're throwing out all this nonsense. It's funny. So come on. Do you know that the COVID-19 vaccine was rolled out by Pfizer, Moderna, AstraZeneca, Fauci? Oh gosh. It's not right-wing radio. It's not right-wing television. I do research, dumbass. So come on. Do your research. Wake up to what is happening. The people that you support does not care about you. Because if they did, Dwayne, they would be supporting you guys. Besides radicalizing you to burn down the cities, to attack innocent Americans, for what? Even, I bet you believe in gender mutilation. Trans kids' lives matter? There is no trans kids, dumbass. Right? There is no trans kids. It's kids that are being gender mutilated by the government. There's a difference between the vaccine that Trump had in mind and to Big Pharma. Trump wanted hydroxychloroquine and ivermectin to be a vaccine because they work. I've taken ivermectin. I've taken hydroxychloroquine when I was sick. So Big Pharma, they're the ones who launched the mRNA human gene therapy. Do you know what mRNA stands for? I hope you do. Then you got some common sense. Operation Warp Speed. No, I'm not. I'm just calling out the plain facts. So the plain facts is that you're a moron, right? So come on. Like, Dwayne, spare us. I mean, I could give you my number for you to call, but nah, you know, ivermectin is a medicine. Trump wanted to put ivermectin and hydroxychloroquine, which is true. He wanted to turn it into a vaccine to help get rid of COVID. So yes, it could be used as a vaccine. But okay, I mean, you're not even educated. I could tell you're saying I'm not well educated, dude. I've been doing this for a long time. You're the one who believes in the establishment. That's your opinion, whatever. I don't care about you. I'm moving on. Like, you can go shoo off, share this to your friends, get me shadow banned off of YouTube. I don't care. You're the pathetic excuse. So God bless you, sir. Like, seriously. Or it. Whatever you want to call yourself. I mean, I don't care. We got a liberal on, folk, and it's funny. He's a cute, nasty little freak. Give him that. So, moving on. There's just so much news we got to cover, and dealing with you is like dealing with an annoying kid at school. Like, mommy, he's doing this. You're just acting like a little wise ass. Wow. FDA recalls blood pressure medications nationwide. Here we go. Now let's get into it. And man, I lost the link. Oh well. I'll get back to it. Now, folk, this is just insane. But you gotta give it. At least this leftist gotta give Dwayne a chance. Poor Dwayne. So stupid, so clueless. Oh, whatever. Yep. Sure. Really? That's your opinion. Oh well. He's still continuing on. You know what? I'm gonna share the screen. You know what? Let's make him famous. You do the just acting like a little punk. But that's totally normal for the left. It really is. Right? Like, yeah. God bless you, leftists. You lefties. Oh, trust me, I can conversate all day long. I do it all the time. I interact with hundreds of people every day. I'm on here, and then I hang out with my friends and family. I interact with a lot of people. Crap, you should tune in to Late Night in the Rockies. I would love for you to join. By all means, join tonight. With my buddy Sean Bones, and he's pretty cool. Guys, I mean, I gotta share my screen. This is funny. This is funny right now. This is funny. I'm sharing it. You gotta take a look. Let's see. Hey, I'm about to make you famous, okay, homie? I got you. Right? There we go. Look at this dude. He's still blowing up. Look at this. So, this is Dwayne. He's on YouTube. I'm making him famous. I bet most of your family have disowned you. You know, a lot of them are left-wing morons anyway, so I don't care. They believe in abortion. They believe in Satanism. They believe in the vaccine. The same vaccine that have killed over millions of people and injured more. I don't believe him. But, Dwayne, you are making my day right now. I'd rather be covering other news, but knowing that you just want to continue running your mouth like a little immature person. So, there you go. Everyone, take a good look at Mr. Dwayne or Mrs. or it. This is who we're dealing with. So, please, Have a good crack at him. Like, such a violent little sucker. Come on, Dwayne. What else? Do you have anything to say? I mean, come on. I got a conservative fan base. You're a critic. Hey, I think Dwayne left. I think he left, everyone, because look, he knows he can't handle the heat. Or it. Whatever. Folk. Such a feisty little guy. So feisty. Look at this guy. So feisty. I mean, come on. You want to make a bet? Go to BitChute. Go to Rumble. Go to Facebook. Come on. Hey, you're tuned in, so actually, for myself, by all means, come check out the news page, folk. Look at this. Look at this. Dwayne says I got no followers. We got no followers. We, the American people. There you go. Hey, come check it out. I mean, I bet this is what you support, right? I bet you support radical Islamic terrorists. I bet you do support drag queen storytime for children.
Drag event at this venue. It is not for children. You still have time. You don't have to bring your kid in there. You don't have to do it.
Right now, I'm currently being trolled by a leftist on YouTube.
Excellent choice. Way to go, Dad. Way to be good parents.
It's so cute. Feisty little guy. He's so feisty. I mean, feisty little sucker. MAGA aren't doing more than the previous generation. Oh, really? I mean, we're all for Make America Great Again. Really? Prove it. Come on. Look at this. Folks, I mean, this is serious. This guy is losing it here. So, whatever you want to say, you can say it to my audience. Like, if you aren't progressive, you are regressive. I'm just an American who's trying to make sure his kids have a future in our country. And you're just the one going off. You're saying we do meth, we're in poverty. Really? I mean, how did the poverty start? We got a lot of Democrats that have chosen illegals, that have chosen radical left-wing extremists that put their agenda over the people. They're the ones who are putting the American people on the streets. They're the ones that are allowing the Democrats and the New World Order are the ones who are destroying our livelihoods. They're the ones that are promoting pedophilia, death of unborn babies. Oh, let's see. Death of America. They're promoting so much. And you, sir, are a lunatic, and I am making you famous. So, folk, I am going to wrap up. We got an explosive show tonight, and please, Dwayne, please, tune into Late Night in the Rockies. Y'all don't want to miss it. Thank y'all. God bless y'all. And God bless the United States of America. And please make this dude famous. Have a fantastic day.